Hello again, YouTube. It's Tiffany. And it is Wednesday. And here is my outfit and shoes of the week. This is a new dress, by the way. And I'm wearing it just for you today. Blue. And then, of course, wait for it. Wait for it. Just playing. And here are the shoes. Hold on. Okay. Navy blue shiny stiletto shoes. I love them too. I know I always say that, but I really do love them all too. These are I just really love them. And here are my accessories. Cute blue earrings to match, and then just a blocky bracelet. Wheelchair tip of the week. Woman wheelchair tip of the week. If you're going to wear heels, bigger heels, maybe platformer shoes, and you don't want your legs to be basically all the way up by your chest, what you can do is, normally on every wheelchair, I wish I could show you, normally on every wheelchair there is a plate that you can adjust up and down. So when I go out and I want to wear really high heels, what I'll do is I'll just take like an Allen key, and I'll loosen it up a little bit, and then I'll just push it down so that your legs aren't like all the way up to your chin. So that's a little tip that I've learned. Plus, it's really not that hard to do. Like mechanically, you would think, oh, you have to lift it up and down, but really you just take the Allen key and you twist it, and then you just lower it. So that's something that I've learned. This week, I'd like to talk about mean girls, or frenemies, as we call them in the girl world. I remember when I was younger, especially in junior high school, I really had a difficult time making friends. I guess I was a really shy kid, and I never really seemed to fit in. And this went throughout high school. This went throughout junior high school. But I mean, at least in high school, I actually had people that were kind of like me. So we were all kind of like misfits, but like in a little misfit group, which was kind of cool. But I thought that as you become an adult, things change and it becomes easier to make friends and things like that. And it is for the most part. However, among women, I feel like it can be kind of difficult. Clickiness with women isn't necessarily only for high school and junior high school. You'll notice as you get older that it's pretty much the same. So, I kind of have always had a difficult time kind of being friends with, like, say, a group of women. Like, there's always one or two that you just really don't seem to click with for whatever reason. Girls can be very mean to each other. They could say mean things to each other. They can really judge you. They can gossip about you. They can just treat you differently. And, I thought that as an adult, these things wouldn't necessarily continue to happen, but they do happen to me. The real world is a big high school or junior high school. So how do you deal with the woman or women in your life that are no longer mean girls, but mean women? Who don't want you in their inner circle, who don't like you for whatever reason, who you can kind of see giving you like the stink eye, or, just basically fitting in. Now, I noticed that a lot of times when women are mean to one another, it's because of some level of insecurity. Maybe they see something in you that they don't like about themselves, or maybe they see something in you that they wish that they had. Not necessarily like, oh, she wants to be me, because I'm not gonna feed my ego and think this girl doesn't like me because she wants to be me. I don't generally feel like that about other women. I guess because I was raised in a house full of women, so I've always been like a woman's woman. So that's kind of why I always found it really confusing hanging out, you know, with different friends and things, and the fact that I didn't really jive a lot. The way that I try to deal with women like that is I really try to kind of look at life from their perspective. Maybe they have a lot of issues going on of their own, and maybe they're just kind of angry and they just kind of put it outward. Maybe they're the type of women who find themselves jealous of other women a lot, and they just have always been that way. There's a lot of women out there that are really competitive. They want to compete with other women. I don't generally get along with women like that because I don't so much like to compete with other women. I like to almost unite with women. Like, I feel like as women, we go through so many things in the society where we're told that we should be a certain way. And we're supposed to be 6 feet, 105 pounds. We're supposed to have just these perfect looks. And regular women don't look like that. So in a way, I always feel like I wanted to try to be supportive of other women because I feel like just as a whole, we always end up not feeling good about ourselves. So why am I going to knock another woman? Because she probably has the same feelings as I do, the same types of insecurities. So I know that I talk in this video a lot about body image and things like that, and it's definitely not something that is something that you can necessarily get from outside. It's one of those things that you can only get from inside of yourself. Basically, the way that I deal with mean girls, mean women, is I really try just not to be around them. If you look hard enough, you will find that there are plenty of women out there that aren't like that. They might be kind of hard to find, but once you do, it's pretty awesome. As far as not fitting into a crowd, even as an adult, I look at it this way. If there are, say, a group of women that don't want to be your friend for whatever reason, and they talk badly about other women, you don't really want to be a part of that group anyway. Because chances are that the women's characters who are like that aren't necessarily people that you really want to be around all the time anyway. So in a way, it's sort of like a blessing. Anyway, you know, I really just want to cover that, and because it's something that I actually experienced a little bit lately, where I've had various girls who were kind of like mean to me, where they kind of looked at me and said something like, "Oh, Tiffany, look at your makeup. Love the way you did your eyeshadow." And then I would look at them and be like, "Really?" And then they would just be like, "Yeah," and then laugh and walk away. Like little stupid little things like that. And it really bothered me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sure there are other women that experience this every day. And I really just want to express that, you know? Not everybody's going to like you. But when you finally do find friends that just accept you and that aren't just judgmental and mean, those are the types of friends that chances are you'll have for a really long time, as opposed to just being in a little clique. So to recap, here's my outfit, accessories, bracelet, and shoes of the week. Ta-da! Here they are. And yeah, so again, comments, questions, put them below, and have a great week, everybody.